Hi, I'm Bill, and if this is the first time dropping into our channel, welcome. So it's Tuesday morning, I guess it's the 11th of July, and I'm out here this morning by myself. Lori's got something to do with her mom, an activity with her mom today. And yesterday, if you haven't seen the Paddle Tap podcast episode 3, we talked about how we got working with a coach again. Marcia Nishi, and we had worked with her several times over the years in the past, and now we're working with her again. And something I've always felt uncomfortable about was my serve. I really questioned whether it was legal or not. And last week I was playing with someone and they called out my serve, and I agreed with them. So I need to rebuild my serve, and to tell you the truth, I'm going to have a little problem rebuilding my serve, but I need to get to a legal serve. In particular, since we're going to be playing tournaments, I'll get called on that. In rec play, maybe you can get away with a little bit of an illegal serve, but really in sportsmanship, we should probably, even in rec play, make sure that we have a legal serve. So today I'm using the Slinger bag pickleball launcher really as a cart with a basket of balls on top, because in here I have 72 pickleballs, and we'll wait for the emergency vehicles to pass. Hopefully everybody's okay. So we're going to use it as basically a basket of balls. And so I'm going to go over to the other side, and I'm going to start to work on trying to get a legal serve. So part of what was happening with the way I was serving, I was going way behind my back, taking kind of like a big wind up, and then I was coming through like this instead of more like this. So this is the other thing I wasn't doing is I wasn't really looking at the ball when I was swinging. I was looking at where I'm wanted to hit the ball to. So working with Marcia yesterday, she helped me understand that I should have the ball out here. I should be looking at the holes on the ball, and then I should have a much more compact swing come through like this, more like Lori would say, a bowling ball release. So we're gonna see how this goes. Oh, well. So that one there, I looked up. So let me see if I can get focused. The other thing I noticed, even with my illegal serve, if I would get distracted, maybe there's discussion about what the score actually is or something, and then I'd come back and try and serve, I would generally not have a high percentage of putting those serves in after the conversation. So I really need to work on focus. Today I'm just trying to work on some mechanics, and then I guess I will work to build a routine. And I have this tendency of wanting to swing across my body on my serve. Okay, that's 1 out of 3. And the other thing I need to do is stay relaxed. Sometimes I tense up, and I think it's more just a nice, easy, fluid motion. And I've got a camera down here, as well as the one I'm looking at now when I speak, to try and capture the mechanics. Lori and I have really found that videotaping our drills and now we've started to videotape our rec play, really helps us, because we can then sit down in the comfort of an easy chair, go through the video, and see what we're actually doing, or more importantly, what we're not doing, and it's been helping us out. See? Okay, so there's an example of where I lose my focus. Okay, so let me shut up and just try and hit a couple. And maybe I need to understand where I need to be in the box, or where I need to be at the baseline for my serves. There, I wanted to swing across. Well, I got one in, so that's a start. Okay, that's two in, but very short. But I'll take that right now. I'm just trying to get the feel of the mechanics. Even there, I wanted to turn the paddle a bit. Now, one thing is, I'm not going to get frustrated. I've been here before over the years. So, but each time I gravitated back towards kind of the illegal serve, and maybe I'll show you what I was doing. I was doing a serve like that, so I'm coming up above, I think it's the belly button. So here I am, I'm on the second bag of balls, and I'm starting to get some rhythm going. I've made my swing more compact. I'm holding that ball out a little bit further away from my body, and I'm trying to swing up on the ball and step forward. So, you know, it was a little bit of struggle, but I didn't get frustrated and I just stuck with it. I got a lot more work to do to get comfortable with this serve, and this is just a starting point. I'm sure over time I'll refine it and look for ways to put more speed on it, get better height. But for the first session out, after really destroying my serve, in a sense, and rebuilding it from scratch, I was pretty pleased. I called it quits after doing about 140 balls today. I didn't want to do too much, but it started to build some confidence that if I go out and play rec play tomorrow, I can get some of the serves in. And I did practice from both sides. And occasionally, you know, I push one into the net, but that's okay. This is what drilling is all about, especially when you're trying to add or do something new. So you often have to take a step back, like that one there, you know. So again, it's I think the key for me is staying relaxed, a compact swing right now, and getting that ball out away from my body, out front, and swinging up on the ball is going to get me. That one actually was in. It was close to being out, but it was in. And so, yeah, I think that, I'll take any doubt about my serve away through this process, even though I might be set back a little bit. I'll feel more comfortable that my serve now is within the legal definition. Again, I'll practice this, and we meet with Marcia, our coach, on the 24th of this month, July, and she'll work with me some more on my serve. So all in all, it was a good practice session this morning, and I got a lot more practice on my serve. That'll be my focus for right now for a while. Every time I go out to drill, I'll work on serves, and even on rec play, I'll warm up by doing serves after the dinking session. I'm going to go pick up the balls, and then I'm going to continue to work on my serve. And, the most important thing for me is to make sure that I'm using a legal serve. Sometimes when you're trying to change something, you got to step way back, and that's what's happened to me. But coming out and drilling and practicing my serves, really having the Slinger pickleball bag and using it as a basket of balls on wheels is going to help when it comes to serving. Practice drills. I don't need to have a partner with me to do serves, so I just need to get out and work on my serves and work to increase the percentage of serves that I'm getting in from both sides. And I think I still need to figure out where is the best place for me to be on the baseline. Again, I can go back to our coach Marcia and get input from her. Lori and I are very excited to have a coach that we're working with, and we're calling Marcia our coach because we already bring some skills with us into her instruction. It's not like we're starting from zero, and so she can observe us, put us through different drills, and make recommendations on how to change our technique. And I always felt that while the pickleball launcher is an excellent tool to have, I felt we needed to understand the right technique. So when we're using the ball bag to drill, we're executing with the right technique, and that's where a coach comes in, or an instructor, whatever you may choose to call them. And so now with those two resources, having a coach and having a ball machine to help us drill, I think we're well positioned now to move forward and get maximum value out of the ball bag. The worst thing would have been for us to try and use the ball bag and not sure of the technique, and we're incorporating poor technique into our drilling, and now we have a coach that can set us up with drills and make sure we understand the right technique. And so when we come out and drill with the ball bag, we're trying to use the right mechanics, the right drilling. Anyway, all right, well, if you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out our video descriptions, where we'll have links to products on Amazon that we're using and recommending. Soon I'll put a link up for these leggings from IM Sports. I don't like to use sunscreen on my legs because these are sun protection leggings. Then you get in your car and you're getting the sunscreen on your seats and everything. So I prefer to use sleeves for my arms and leggings for my legs. And then of course for my face, I do use sunscreen to try and protect myself from the effects of the sun. Okay, thanks for dropping into the channel. Hope to see you again. Other than that, hope to see you on the courts.